Greetings once again, fellow girls, guys, gamers. This is Small Archangel. Thanks for joining me for this episode of 7 Days to Die. War of the Walkers mod and day 10. And I've spent most of the night either cooking or sitting on my bedroll to regain lost health. I do love that resting function, actually. It is very valuable to be able to come back to your base, however humble, at the end of the day. And crouch on your bedroll overnight. And, you know, obviously you can move a bedroll to be in front of your crafting station if you're doing crafting as well. So later on we're still going to be able to do that, which is kind of cool. And then we can recover health without having to go, you know, to spam food and health sort of medical resources, which are always a little bit scarce. Although you get further into this mod and they ain't so scarce after all. Okay, so we've got a few things to do before we start with the rigors of the day. First and foremost, we're going to go into our skills. We're going to scroll quite a long way through to about here, where I want to spend a couple of points on club crafting, because then we're going to be able to make ourselves an iron reinforced club, which is an awful lot better for cudgeling than Zeds. First aid bandages might be kind of useful to know as well, so we're going to buy that, because I'm forever having to get, you know, I need to repair myself after I get scratched and bitten by zombies, which happens an awful lot. Then you'll notice that I've got the Scholar class quest up here, and that's because we're going to need to craft a mortar and pestle to complete this stage of our Scholar quest, and that's only one of 5, so we've got a long way to go. With all of these class quests, we want to complete those, because then we're going to get some really good perks, and it's going to open up the gateway to various recipes and things for us as well. So I'm also going to craft a chest, because what we really want to do today is fight zombies, obviously. No, it doesn't actually know I'm there. I have no idea what all that noise is about. The usual, I dare say. It'll be a flipping horde. Yes, it is a horde. There we go. But I'm just going to cowardly ignore them. One of them knows I'm here already. But I'm going to ignore them because, yeah, actually there's a bunch of them there. You see, I just don't want to waste my time dealing with them. I do not want to waste my time dealing with them. But looks like we have to, doesn't it? Think of the experience, but still, you know. There are a lot of hordes in this mod, and that is the main thing that's stopping us from making much progress, really. There we go, that's finally got them dealt with. I'm still not entirely sure whether zombies can actually hit trees or not. It seems to me that they can't, but I'm not taking any chances. Okay, here we go. So, I'm going down this side. As I said before, one of the things we're going to do, and we're going to do fairly soon, we're going to finish this platform. We're going to do a reinforced layer of blocks around the outside, more for anything else, so that when I'm fighting on Horde night or otherwise, I know where the edge is and don't just walk off it, because that could prove fatal. But you can see these trees are kind of not full grown yet, I guess, because they're still a little bit, I don't know, the ones on this edge here seem to be a little bit small. But I'm guessing that they're not full grown yet, because the leaves on them, the pine needles, are sort of bunched up pretty much where we don't want them to be, but I don't know. Anyway, so we want to get our base finished off, don't we, really? And we need to do that sort of before the next horde shows up. Preferably, but hazmat stuff, we'll sell that to the trader. We want to go to the another one. We need to go to the trader anyway, because I've got this. I need to rescue this bow, really. Oh, look at this, lots of hazmat stuff, because of course this was a load of hazmat zombies, wasn't it? So from that point of view, it's quite good. I will clear those up later. For the moment, we need to head off to our farm, which, if you saw the last episode, you'll know is going to be up here. We didn't actually have time to place it. I have obviously forgotten to bring up some of the stuff that we need. I've got my weeder, but it's looking pretty bad, actually. It's not got very much life left in it, unfortunately. Typically. I'm just going to pick up some of this stuff here. I'm not entirely sure how big a space usually I go for a 10 by 10 square. Partly I chose this area because it doesn't have clay in it, because certainly it used to be the case that you couldn't plant in clay, and we don't really want to be planting in clay just in case, you know, our crops fail or are, you know, poor in some way. So this is all soil, and it's lovely and level, which makes it much easier for us to hoe them rows. Okay, let's try this. So I've cleared a fairly decent sized area. So let's see, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think I'm going straight here. That looks kind of diagonal to me, actually. Let's just check this. It is. How am I going? Oh, no, it's not. It's fine. We're not going diagonal there. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 10. I have no idea, actually. Let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, we've got a longer stretch here, so we may as well use it. I've cleared it, so I'm going to use it. And we're not going to be able to fill it to start with anyway, obviously. That's fine. And then we'll just, yeah, we'll take it from there so we can see how many across this way we get. Just get rid of that. It's not a very good idea to do that with a hoe, of course, because you'll end up wearing it out. There we go. So that's a fairly decent sized patch to start with. We'll probably expand it as we go, because I don't know how many blocks we've got across at the moment. Not a ton, but it's still quite annoying hoeing. It's not as noisy as it used to be, because it used to be painfully slow. Now you still get the sort of action fail noise on an irritatingly frequent basis, but there we go. That is going to be a large enough space for the time being, I think. I'll just finish this row off. There we go. It seems to work better if I do this, actually. I end up missing a bit. There we go. But if I run backwards... No, still missing. There we go. There we look. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so we've got a chest. So we're going to place our chest. Where's my chest? There it is. No. Chest. We're going to place our chest sort of here-ish. Oh gosh, well yes, I guess we'll just put it there. There we go. And that is going to contain our seeds and things. Now we haven't got much in the way of seeds here because basically I'm going to make a mortar and pestle now. We have learned the recipe and we have the ingredients already. But we need to go back to base because I forgot to get some to get the seeds that we already have and also the crops that we need to turn into seeds. So we're going to keep this mortar and pestle. They're fairly cheap to make, so we can make more of them if we need to. Now look at this, we're going to end up having to nerd pole up here, so I think this is going to be something else that we probably need to sort out today. Now go up, not down. Up, get up. Oh, good lord, right. Oh, and I can't see what's going on with all these branches. What? No, I've gone down there again. You see, it's not great, is it? Okay, give me my chest. Oh my gosh, don't tell me I can't access that chest now. That would be a disaster. There we go. Okay, so we need some seeds. So we've got potatoes in here, which we're going to use as seeds. Obviously, we're going to make these into seeds. And I'm going to turn, sort of, yeah, for the moment, 10 of those. We're going to have 10 of these as well. So let's just... do that. We'll have 10 of everything. And we can up that later on. Oh, we've already got 9 of those. 10 of those. Let's see. Anything else? Yes. Now, the apples we're going to have to leave, unfortunately, because we can't actually plant those yet. We haven't learned the recipe. Oh my gosh. This is so going to kill me. We're going to have to deal with this. As soon as, here we go. Oh gosh, all of a sudden I can't see a thing. Alright, we'll take that. There we go. Right, back to the farm then. So I've got some corn seeds, obviously. I did notice I've got the corn seeds, so I only need to turn 3 pieces of corn into seeds. I'm going to be able to do that once we've placed this mortar and pestle. which we will place here next to our chest. Where are you, mortar and pestle? There it is, and the mortar and pestle looks like a cooking pot. There we go. And we finished that part of the scholar quest. Right, let's turn those into... And we've just leveled up. Nice. Into corn seeds. There we go. And then we'll turn those into potato seeds. And rinse and repeat, basically. Holy crap! More of them have turned up right here at my farm. Oh, this bow's too trash to deal with them. It really is. Oh my god. There's irradiated cops as well. Do you know what? We're just going to run. Know when it's just not a good idea and leg it. This is the only thing to do here. We are going to run. Okay. So, we've got, in our next scholar class, we have got instructions to gather a load of stuff. Probably the easiest way of doing that is going to be to actually grow those things first. Now, of everything I've got, the only thing I can't turn yucca and aloe into seeds, unfortunately. Cotton we can, and I think I was in the process of doing that when that horde showed up. So we're just going to have to go all the way around, and then hopefully we'll come back to it and they'll have moved on, because there were irradiated cops in that lot. I was not going to take them on. We need to go to the traders in any case and try and repair up our bow, because it's, look at the state of it, it's totally trashed. Now I can only repair that with nothing at all because I haven't bought the perk for it. And our compound bow there, you see, we can sort of mix these pieces together and get them repaired somewhat. What the perk is for the compound bow, I can't quite remember. I don't think it's as simple as looking up a bow. Compound bow parts class only, you see, marksman class master 1. So we're not going to learn that easily. We're going to have to get our master class in that. Okay, have they gone? Have they gone? Good, because I want to know. No, they haven't all gone. Okay, I need a club, don't I? I've got this one, but I also need to make one, really. Ah, why'd they do that? That's not fair. They also, yeah, they managed to hit you without actually even doing an animation to suggest that they're going to hit you, so you don't actually get a warning. Come on, missus, just die, thank you. And you're now inconveniently... Good. None of the others are seeing me at the moment, but she's right where I don't want her to be, in the middle of my plot, so I'm going to have to get shot of her. There is a bunch of them still over there, of course. Alright, so we've got a load of seeds in here. We've got cotton seeds. We've got chrysanthemum seeds, blueberry seeds, potato seeds, goldenrod seeds, and then of course we've got corn seeds. And all of these, as far as I'm aware, they're the only ones that we're actually going to be able to make. Let's just get rid of this dead zombie here. There we go, that's better. This is the full list of seeds we're actually going to be able to make at the moment, so... There we are. Let's get our potato seed. Now, do we have any potato seeds? Where the heck are my potato seeds? I could have sworn I had some potatoes on me to make potato seeds with. Have I gone blind, or did I forget to pick the things up? I have no idea. I could swear I got some, but... Oh, there they are, look. It's because they've changed this mod, so I find it difficult to tell what's what. There we go. Ultimately, of course, we're going to be able to learn to make different crops as well, but this is our starter stuff. Blueberry seeds. Next, please. I don't know if we can make coffee seeds yet. I can't remember if we've even found any coffee beans just yet. If we have, we're going to have to do that. But I perhaps forgot to pick them up. Chrysanthemum and goldenrod. I'll put them 1 block away because I want my coffee seeds in there when I get them. There we go. We've got a few more of those randomly. I must have had some more in my inventory at the time. There we go. And yeah, coffee beans. You see, we can make coffee beans because they're mentioned in our scholar class 2 of 5 there. And then we've got cotton to plant as well. No, not those. These. There we go. Plant. There we are. And then we'll be able to learn eventually yucca and aloe, and wheat is a thing in this mod as well. And apples. And we've got quite a few apples because we raided that apple farm. But I don't know about coffee beans. I don't think I have any on me, do I? I do not. No, there we go. So we're going to have to put the yucca and the aloe back. Oh gosh, look at this. There's a bunch of zombies wandering around still, of course. Including one right here. At least one right here. And one there. Just getting rid of the ones that are in our face. There we go. Awful lot of dead zombies around here by the time you're finished. And then I need... We've got 66 frames. We're going to need a lot more than that before we're done. Come on, get up the tree. You see, this just is not even... Ow. This is not even vaguely efficient. And I can't see a thing. Come on. Okay, so where the heck am I looking? Here. Coffee. You see, I don't have any. So I didn't miss that. I literally just don't have any coffee beans at this point. So I haven't found any. And of course, we can't make mushrooms into seeds either at this juncture. So there you go. Coffee. Right, let's see. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for coffee because at the moment we just don't have any. Now, I've got a fair few things that we want to sell to the trader. So let's just grab those. I'm going to put that away. I want to... let's just line them all up. Here we go. We seriously need more storage space as well, of course. That is another thing we badly need to get resolved. There we are. Put hides in there as well. Got bullet tips. Now I'll keep the hides on me because then I can make hide armor with them. And I can put those away in there. Blueprint paper, we can actually sell that to the traders also. And let's just have a look and see if there's anything in here that we could usefully upgrade. Shotgun, hunting rifle. We haven't got... Oh, we've got 2 magnums actually. Let's take the 2 magnums and we could probably upgrade the parts. We've got 18 rounds, which is not a lot of use to us at this point. We've also got 2 hunting rifles. Oh gosh, you know what? But by the time we get there, we're not actually going to have time to do that much. So let's not attempt it. Okay, you are resting. No, I'm really not. Okay, down we go. Right, now where is the trader and how far away is it? Look, it's 1749. I don't think it's going to happen, is it? Our nearest trader is really not that near at all. It's over there. I mean, it's not a million miles, but at the same time, it's not that close. I think we're going to realistically have to wait until the next... No, where's my favourites? Do I have favourites in here? I do. I've had a lot of good advice from Mike Keeley, actually. So a bit of a shout out to Mike Keeley, who said if you want to avoid menu lag, hit favourite a lot. I don't normally bother with favourite, but it does make sense in this case. So that is what I've done. So I'm going to actually save that because we can, again, we can use that. When we get to the traders, we can use the workbench to upgrade that. It's a shame we haven't got a workbench closer to. We may have, for all I know. We just haven't found it yet. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut down some more trees because we need some more wood. And basically, yeah, by now I'm just going to go and find some nice mature trees, cut them down, and then replace them more or less straight away with, yeah, replant them. But I'm going to get, see, this large inventory is coming, it's really invaluable to us, isn't it? Because without that, we'd really struggle. We've got quite a lot of wood, so I'm going to make some more frames. And again, I've got these favorited. So let's just do that. Let's see, how many shall I make? Oh my goodness, let's make 50 of them. We're going to need loads of the down things, let's face it. If I could at least get the platform beneath us finished, then that would help. We're going to get a tree seed there. I think this one's a mature one as well. But we're going to need to put in the platform underneath, above as well, and that is going to give us more storage capacity. And I know a couple of people have said, wow, this is actually quite a big base to be making straight away. No, it really isn't. It's not that big at all. The platform beneath is going to stay just as frames. It's not going to be upgraded, apart from, as I say, the blocks around the outside, which are partly, well, they're mainly just to, you know, make sure that I don't fall down and die, really, on Horde night. Otherwise, it's a case of just putting a smaller platform above that we can call a base for storage, for storage and for placing our crafting tables. Of which there are many in this mod, actually, so we've got quite a long way to go yet, even once we do get our base more or less sorted out. So yeah, a couple of other bits of advice from Mr. Keeley. Vitamins also have an anti-stun on them, so they are worth stockpiling and then just taking one of those. Oh, there's a ball there. Oh, that's nice. Hello. Goodbye. Yay! Let's have him. Alright, where's my hunting knife? So yeah, it's really worth stockpiling those and then taking one every 24 hours if you can, because that way it will up your... Yeah, you're cold. It will up your sort of health, generally your wellness, but it will also provide a 24-hour stun lock. Rather, you know, stun resist, stun debuff, buff rather. So that's good. That's what we would like to know. And also, and this one I'm particularly pleased about, if it happens to be true, is that apparently we can avoid vultures attacking us by crouching. Now, if that's true. If we're being harried by a vulture, we do that and they can't hit us. That is brilliant news, and I've never noticed that before. So we will have to test that one, because I would be delighted if that turned out to be the case. Okay, so I'm going to shiv this lot here. You know what? First of all, I'm going to plant that, because really... There we go. And then I'm going to get rid of all of these zombies' carcasses, because they're untidy and because it's good for my knife skill. And we've got 115 frames, and quite honestly I think we could probably make another 50 quite easily. There we go. Our base itself is going to be pretty easy to craft, really. It's not going to take that much effort. However, it's... Oh, we haven't looted that one. It's got nothing anyway. But it's, as I say, it's going to take us a while to craft all of those crafting benches, and there are quite a lot of them. Oh, there's one here. And another one over there. Another two, in fact. Oh, lovely repair kits. Nice. Well, I'm not sure how much we can use the repair kits for at the moment, because you need to learn the recipes for things before you can repair them. Okay, so quite a lot of our trees now looking quite mature. Go on. There we go. Alright, and up we go, hopefully. There we are. And in the next episode, I think we're very much definitely going to be doing some more work on our base here. Because, yeah, these trees are getting to the point where they're actually properly mature now. And so by the next horde, at the very least, I want to have this platform here complete, so that we're able to fight the horde on a much bigger platform. Oops. Because the trees, you have to plant the trees really quite close together, actually, which isn't exactly what you'd call convenient from a point of view of fighting hordes, because, you know, it's quite difficult to see them because they're always behind a tree. So the more space we have for that, the better, really. There we go. But for stability's sake, you can't plant them any further apart than this. Whoa! That went a little bit wrong. There we go. Okay, and that's as far as we want to go in that direction, so that's great. And then I just very carefully need to do this, because we need, in order to make sure that spiders can't get up here, we need to just make sure there's an overhang here. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll place a torch on every tree down beneath us, so that we get lots of light. It's not bad down there at the moment, but it's dark over here where we haven't placed our platform yet. So so we're gonna place torches there as well, to make sure that we can see properly come Horde night, and just in general, quite honestly. So yeah, there you go. So we're going to need plenty more of these frames for building here, and I'm going to need yet more of them for making the base above. But yeah, we will get there in the end. So we're going to do a bit more base construction in the next episode, but our main task next episode is going to be for us to go to the trader. We do have one that's not that far away, but we'll set off to the trader straight off. We've got 2 traders, I think, haven't we, within not that far a distance of each other, because we discovered them in the first the first episode pretty much. I think this is a trader here as well. I'm not absolutely certain, but I'm going to stick a quick waypoint there just in case, because it's a little bit closer to us. And we could even avoid going into the burn biome if we wanted to, but actually the burn biome's quite good because it provides us with coal. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button and let me know, and also leave me your comments and your very helpful suggestions. Until the next episode, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.